Hey Solomon, here is just a little review of some of the chords that we learned up in this 7th to 9th fret position. You'll notice on the guitar it's going to be at your, let's see if I can see those dots. Here's the first dot, second dot. It's going to be on the 3rd and 4th dots, kind of right around that area, okay? And the shape, the initial shape of the E chord that a lot of this is based on has our pinky finger on the 3rd string, 9th fret, our ring finger right above it, 9th fret, and then our first finger 2 frets back on the 5th string on the 7th fret. When we strum across it, we get that lovely open sounding E chord. But as we talked about at our lesson, if you put your middle finger on the same string as your pinky finger on the 3rd string, but 1 fret behind, then if we lift up our pinky, we get these 2 different chords. This is an E chord and this is an E major 7 chord. And it's really nice just to go back and forth on those 2 chords, especially if you've got a long phrase where there's an E chord. So a little strumming pattern that you can do with that is just our simple down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, switch, down, up, down, up, and back again, pinky, up, down, down, up, and switch, down, up, down, up, and back to the pinky again. So that's the first shape. It's based on that open E shape. The next chord that we were looking at is only a 2-finger chord, and basically right now with your hand in its position, if you lift up your index finger and if you lift up your pinky, you've got 2 fingers left. They're on the 9th fret of the 4th string and the 8th fret of the 3rd string. If you just take those 2 fingers, back them up 2 frets, so now they're on the 7th fret and the 6th fret, and if you mute the top string, that's the next chord. And I know that's maybe a little bit confusing to get to, but you started here and you just backed up 2 frets. And this chord is another one that you can go back and forth between those 2 positions. So up, up, down, down, up, and back up, down, up, down, down, up, and again back down, up, down, up, and up again. Now I can go back to that E shape. Now I'm going to lift up the pinky. And because my middle finger is down, it works. Put the pinky back down again. Now I'm going to lift up that pinky. Alright, now I'm going to back everything up down 2 frets. And lift up that index finger. Up 2 frets. Back down 2 frets, and back up 2 frets again, and now here's the E shape again. Lifting up that pinky, and here it is again, pinky down, lifting up the pinky. Alright, now we're going to back everything down 2 frets and lift up the index finger. That's an A chord. And this would be a B with an A in the root. Here's an A chord again. Here's the B with the A in the root, and then back to that E chord again. Alright, so again, just to go over those shapes, our 3rd and 4th fingers are on the 9th fret of the 3rd and 4th strings. And then our index finger is on the 7th fret. And we're going to put our middle finger right on the 8th fret, right in the middle fret, on the same string as our pinky finger, on the 3rd string. So that we can lift up the pinky and still have a really pretty chord. And then the other shape, you just take those 2 fingers and slide them down 2 frets, mute the top string. Back and forth. Alright. Those are just some really simple and pretty chords that shouldn't be too hard for you to grab hold of. You're pretty quick at grabbing hold of chords. And they sound really, really nice. So have fun working on that, Solomon, and we will see you next week. Bye-bye.